Something else out. Hey, we're live. Hi,
Hello.
Ashley.
Howdy.
How are you doing?
I'm awesome.
Yeah, me too. It's Monday.
Yeah, at 2 o'clock.
Monday at 2 o'clock. While I'm trying to find this website, why don't you tell everybody what we do Monday at 2?
Well, for 17 weeks in a row now, we get together on Mondays at 2 p.m. and we talk about all things going on in our hometown of Dripping Springs. I'm Ashley Tullis. I'm a real estate agent. This is Chris Pesek. He's also a real estate agent. And on top of being realtors, we are community enthusiasts first and foremost. So we get together and we kick it for like 20 minutes and we get the house.
20,
Well, I mean,
what,
that was
30,
goal.
35, 40,
You know,
whatever.
our first episode, I think we had 15 minutes and we're like, woohoo, high five.
Yeah,
We did
exactly. We were all excited, and now we
it.
can't shut up. So if you're watching, and there's 3 of you already watching, hey, suffer, because we're just going to be here as long as we want to be.
I wonder if people are going to start TiVoing us. Is that still a thing, TiVo?
What is that?
Like where you record, like
Record.
you need to watch it later?
But I think Facebook kind of does that on its own.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just curious. Like, do people file it away? Like, oh, I missed the weekly drip. I want to go watch that.
I've talked to people that know that they can't watch it at 2, and now they've started watching it after. So yes, I think so.
Amazing.
I think you're a big deal.
You are too, friend.
So speaking of a big deal, and me not being a big deal, I'm actually a huge jerk because I forgot, and we did not come by, and you and John got baptized yesterday.
We sure did.
We didn't show up, and I am so sorry that I forgot about it. I can't believe I did that.
No apology needed. We did have quite a few folks from church come.
That's awesome.
My family came, which was wonderful. I lucked out. My mom just happened to be in town from New York. I haven't seen her in all of 2020. So that was really, really special to get to have my family here. And honestly, we were trying to, keep things socially distant. So, got to be compliant. I don't know what the rules are anymore about gatherings. I'm not sure, but that's okay.
It seems like if you're a church, you can't gather.
No, you can.
I don't know. I'm kind of joking.
You're being sarcastic.
I'm sorry.
I usually pick up on that.
Yeah.
It was an amazing afternoon. I'm sitting back. I'm on my back porch now. Way back in the day, I was on my front porch. Now I'm on my back porch. It's so beautiful today, and it was so beautiful.
Oh my God.
Today, and God's blessings were all around. Actually, if I may, can I tell you some things going on at my church?
I want you to. I want you to tell us, everybody, what church y'all go to.
Okay, so my husband and I go to Foundation Church. We meet on Sundays at 10 a.m. at the YMCA. We're a plant church. We were sent from a church in Kyle, Plum Creek Fellowship, and planted about 2 years ago, just a little bit more. So we're pretty small, but my gosh, we are mighty. Super excited because like 6 months ago, our pastor brought an idea to us and said, hey, there is no tried and true adoption agency located in Dripping Springs. So all of like the training and things that you have to go through to become like a foster parent or adoptive parent, those happen in North Austin. So our church is making a big push to bring a company or an agency rather called Starry, Starry, here in Dripping Springs. And it's blossomed into more than just an idea, like it's actually happening. And I'm just like over the moon for it. At first, I was a little bit hesitant because I didn't quite understand the vision. And for those of you guys that don't know that are chiming in or tuning in, I'm actually adopted. So it's a cause that's, pretty near and dear, and like it hits home for me. Not cut out to be a foster parent or an adopted parent, but I'll tell you what, I'll babysit. I'll make you I'll support anybody that has the heart for that, because adoption changed my life. So.
And a little bit on that, I never realized until I got to Dripping Springs, our community is huge with adoption and foster families and stuff like that. I mean, we've got, Nick Smith and his wife run Foster Village,
Mhm.
really big, kind of a support group for foster families. I know there's several other foster families in our neighborhood. I don't know, or not in our neighborhood, in our community. I don't know if they really want us to talk about them because I know there's kind of some rules about things you can and
Yeah.
can't say. But their Dripping Springs is a huge blessing for foster families and for foster kids,
Yes.
and
Yes.
adoptive kids. It's really cool.
And let's just kind of refer to those people as like the angels among us.
I,
I think that
yeah,
might
because
be
I
a
couldn't. My wife and I mean, not being able to have kids, my wife and I had talked about potentially adopting or fostering, and one of the things that we read about and kind of prayed about was just, you've got to really want to do that and spend your life doing it. You can't just go into adoption or fostering just because you can't have kids, and kind of through a lot of soul searching and praying on that, we decided it wasn't for us because you're right, you have got to be a special kind of angel to
yes.
do that. Wow. Wow.
Yeah, it's like a total lifetime commitment.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Basically a
awesome.
real big deal.
No big deal. Yeah. Jeez. And I was gonna I'll not say what I was gonna say because it wasn't bad, but it was just not on the lines of how special that is. So anyway.
Oh, all good, all good. It's always interesting when you and I get together because we're just having a conversation and other people are listening in. So I hope people know that we constantly speak in sarcasm. It's really the
Yeah,
best way for you and I to communicate. But all sarcasm aside, yesterday was really, really, really special for my
that's
husband
awesome.
and I. And our church here in Dripping Foundation Church it totally changed our lives.
That's
Yeah,
awesome. I'm
like,
really, really happy for you guys.
thanks.
So happy. Ah, there you go. All right, and that's it for this week.
Yeah. See you
Oh, I got to talk about my shirt. I got to talk about it. This is, guys, Drinking Springs. See, I'll give you the backstory. And
We're
by
going
the
to go
way,
from church to drinking, aren't we now?
I'm Catholic. Okay, so those two they go perfectly together. And I
Okay.
was not only Catholic but raised in Shiner, so we had church picnics and beer, and it's perfect. Where was I? Oh, the shirt.
Your shirt.
Your shoes from Cimi Shine the other day got me thinking, and I forgot I've got a client's wife who sells these shirts online. And she's done it for a while now. Yeah. So Drinking Springs, obviously, that is the next to Pound Town. Drinking Springs is probably the number 2 or number 3 moniker for our beautiful community.
You
Did you
know
just
what blows
roll your
my
eyes at
mind?
Pound Town?
Yeah, you know what blows my mind about that campaign?
That it was all a money making thing,
No,
or
the
a
adults started it.
fundraiser?
I thought like initially I was like, oh, some high school kid like spun something on social media. No, that was grown ups. Come on.
Well, but the reason behind it was to raise money for the Pound Farmstead.
I
At least
mean,
that's what I was told.
respectfully, I think that's where it turned, but I'm certain they were hanging out in Drinking Springs and had a big idea.
Maybe.
Maybe one of
Just
our
maybe.
viewers is familiar with that project and can chime in and correct me if I'm wrong. But
That would
I
be awesome.
absolutely am. I don't know. I'm speechless as a mama. Like, no, that's not where I live. I'll take
So
Drinking Springs any day.
there you go. Let's get back to Drinking Springs real quick. And guys, so y'all know uh, Shelly Collins, she's an optometrist. And so the awesome thing about it is that's not what I wanted to do. The awesome thing about it is her website where you can order these is ideal. Get it? I, because she's an optometrist. EYE. Yeah, that's pretty funny. As I'm trying to type idealstuff.com. So there you go. If you would like a Drinking Springs shirt like this one, idealstuff.com. And Dana and his wife lived for years in actually in your neighborhood, Spring Valley.
Awesome.
Yeah, over on Hilltop.
Cool.
So very, very cool. Yeah, that's my shirt today. So
I like it.
there we go. Yeah, my wife's like, you got the one with the collar on. I was like, yeah, because all my other ones are the same. I figured I needed something different.
No, I like it. I like the contrast and like, after you have a good workout, you'll look like extra muscly because you have
That's
the,
right.
I don't know what those are called on.
Pits, the stain pits, the sweat
No,
stains. What are you
no,
talking
the
about?
ribbed, the black part on your sleeves.
Oh, I'm not big enough to fill this out. Don't start talking about that yet.
Hey, 2021 is coming.
2021 is coming. That's my New Year's resolution for 2021, to have arms big enough to fill these suckers out.
There you go. You
Dream
go
big.
tailor it, like take it in a little bit.
Dream big. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'll be doing. Putting some staples in back here,
But
tying
I
it up.
cannot chuckle at you. I actually really, really admire your commitment to fitness and physical health. And that's something that I wish I had my eye on personally. So I'm not just giving you a hard time. I do admire that about you.
Well, don't say that too loud, because I hurt my back a little bit yesterday and I slept in this morning. So
Shelly, what are we going to do?
yeah, I know. So Martin's saying Pound House may have gotten some money, but tried to separate themselves from the effort.
That's what I was thinking, and I can understand why.
I thought it was hilarious personally. I was just cracking up. And Denise, yes, I need to do more push-ups because I got to day 7 and I fell off with my 22-day challenge. So after this, I've got to go film myself doing some push-ups. So I will film myself in this shirt doing push-ups.
All right, 1 week down, 2 more to go. Yeah.
1 week down, 2 more to go. Not too bad. Not too bad. Let's chat about some local stuff.
I would love to. We have some things coming up the Saturday after Thanksgiving.
That's right.
It is the Small Business Shop Small Saturday. And I'm looking down so I can make sure that I'm getting all the folks involved correct.
So one thing before, Shop Small Saturday used to be the Dripping Springs Holiday Gift Tour. So now that's kind of shifted. So if you're confused and you're looking for the holiday gift tour, it's now become known as Shop Small Saturday, which I guess is, I wrote this down, American Express spinoff of what's not Black Friday, what's the Saturday thing? Small Business Saturday. Right. So evidently American Express does some stuff for small businesses. Maybe they don't make them pay for the credit card swipes or something. I don't know.
Oh,
so if you're confused, that's what it is. Shop Small Saturday. So go tell us the businesses.
What I'm mostly interested in is who's participating. So it looks like quite a few folks on Mercer and off Mercer. So I'm gonna just take it from the top. It's in alphabetical order. Aquapon. I like that idea. Grab some drinks before you go spend money. That's a great way to open my wallet. Breed and Company. So over in Belterra Village, Cakes Rock. Cowgirls and Lace, Curated College, Drippin' Pickens, the chocolate company, Dripping Springs Chocolate Company, Face to Face Spa at Dripping Springs. Oh, they're over by across the street from the entrance to Headwaters. That's where they're located. Frios, Gourmet Pops, Farmhouse Cortal, Glow Med Spa, High Cotton Home and Design. I think they're at Fitzhugh 290. Yep. Home Sweet Home, Lavache, McDonald's. Wow, there's 2 worlds apart.
Lavache McDonald's.
Yeah, Mercer Street Art, where you can pick up some Cimi Shine wares. Revel Wild, The Rural Home. My favorite gals own that shop. The Sated Sheep, Spoon and Fork over in Belterra Village. Stars on Mercer. Style and Beauty by Priscilla. She is a boutique med spa. Texas Hill Country Olive Company, Tomlinson's Feed, Trulevia, and Vintage Soul. And then it looks like our dear friend Denise has posted the link to buy tickets. They're like $15. And gosh, you can go all over town.
And so I'll talk a little bit about that, and I've got it written down too, so I don't mess this up. So the $15 gets you a wristband that when you go to the places, they know that you're a part of the Shop Small Saturday. Okay. But it also is going to get you a 2020 Christmas ornament. It's a DSTX 2020, I think is what it says on the ornament. And here's the cool thing about that. In years past, I think they ordered them, but this year, the engineering students at Dripping Springs High School are the ones that are making the ornaments.
Oh,
so that's really cool. What I'm expecting is something that's 3D printed. So could be really cool. I don't know.
I think a CNC machine would cut these guys out. I wonder.
Oh, yeah, because she did say they're wooden. So, yeah, I bet it's a CNC machine. You're right.
Cool. That's really cool.
So yeah, that's what you're getting. For that $15. And basically the merchants are having special deals. Most of them are just Saturday, but some of them are going to be open on Sunday. I don't know exactly which ones are going to be open Sunday. And I think they're all committing to be open from, is it 10 to 5? Did I
Hmm.
write that down somewhere? Okay, 10 to 5, except for Levachet, which is basically, at 10 o'clock, start shopping, go grab a beer at Acapon for lunch, shop until 5, and then go to Levachet. Sounds like a plan to me.
Definitely. I
I
went
don't know.
on Friday, by the
Did you?
way. I
To
did.
Levachet?
Hmm.
What'd you think?
Well, I loved it just as much as the one and only other time I went.
Oh, I forgot. That's right. Y'all went before.
Only once.
Yeah. Well, that's
But no,
awesome.
it was wonderful. A little bit easier to get a reservation, I found too now. So that's
Oh,
nice.
okay.
And then I believe they held their first ever brunch on Sunday, and they're going to just do brunch on Sunday and close for dinner service.
And you got to believe my wife is blowing me up about that brunch. She is in love with brunch for some reason. I'm like, I will make you mimosas any day of the week, and she's like, no, we
No,
got
it
to go to
doesn't work
lunch.
that way.
I I don't get it, but anyway. So yeah, she wants to go. On the Shop Small Saturday, like Denise said, you buy tickets there. They're going to have the wristbands, the ornaments, and the brochures that kind of show you where everything is at the Visitors Bureau. And I think you can pick them up Saturday morning, but they also have an option for them to mail them to you if you're out of the area, or there's a couple other options on there.
Great.
Let me see what else. There's something else I'm supposed to talk about on there.
I'm not sure that date, but there's a big event the following Saturday.
Oh, one more thing. That's what it was. So in order to be a part of this, the merchants have to put a gift card in, and so there's going to be the other thing you get for your $15 is a chance to win a large raffle with gift cards to all of these places. And then as you go around, evidently some of the individual places are also doing raffles that day. So if you stop in with your wristband, you can get registered to enter a gift card at the shop, or some kind of prize at the shop too. So
Awesome.
there you go. I feel like we're an advertising agency now.
I do too.
It's cool.
Do we get paid for this? I forget.
No, we don't.
We do not get paid for this.
We don't. Again, we only talk about things that we want to talk about because we don't get paid. If we got paid, then we'd have to talk about stuff that maybe didn't quite fit our needs.
Yeah.
So, yeah. What were you going to say? Something else about the week after that?
Yes. So it's actually an event that's near and dear to my heart. Christmas on Mercer is on December the 5th. In years past, I've been able to bring Santa, but Santa's going to stay at the North Pole this year because of COVID. So I'll bring him back in 2021. But we will have a photo booth in the back of an old pickup truck, goes by the name of Booger, in front of Hudson's. And we'll have a letter writing station to Santa. And if parents want to register to receive a letter from Santa in the mail addressed to your kiddo with some little personalized information, there's an opportunity to register for that. Christmas on Mercer this year is about half as big as usual because of social distancing. So we'll have half as many booths and we'll get them all nice and spread out. And there'll be a lot of opportunity to come and get all your Christmas shopping done.
Cool. And keep in mind, we talked about this, I don't know if it was last week or a couple of weeks ago, but for those watching, guys, the boutiques in this town, this is when they do a majority of their business. It's kind of this Christmas shopping season. And again, we talked about, you always see posts about, oh, I'm so sorry to see this business go. Well, if you don't want to see these businesses leave, again, if you can't spend money, at least spread the word, get the word out, because I know that, for Christmas on Mercer and for the Shop Small Saturday, I'm sure we get people from Austin, from Wimberley, from Bee Cave. I'm sure people from all around will come if they get the word out. So, go to share that link for the Shop Small Saturday. And I'm sure Ashley put a link up for Christmas on Mercer. Share the link out for your friends because, again, that's how you get the word out, keep these businesses in business and keep Dripping Springs what it is and keep the dang Targets of the world out of here because we don't need that. And if you're watching, you get mad at me, that's fine. You can drive 15 miles to Target. We don't need one here.
You can make a day of it. Run to town.
That's right. You can pack a lunch.
Stacy, you don't live under a rock, my friend. 100% do not live under a rock. I think maybe there was just an email that was missed, but it's in partnership. The Shop Small Saturday is in partnership with the local chamber. So you'll want to just reach out to the chamber to get in the mix.
Yeah. So what else is new?
Well, I need a favor for the people watching.
Okay.
So I moved to the area like 5 years ago. I was just down the road and my dentist is still there. And I cannot seem to make my appointments on time because it takes like 45 minutes to get over there. So I am looking for a local dentist. Crickets, huh?
Oh, they'll start popping up. I saw the other day, and I know this office is close to where my office is on 290. Ron White, which every time I see that I crack up because I think you're going to walk in and see a guy smoking a cigar and drinking scotch. But anyway, Ron White is a dentist here that a lot of people on Facebook the other day. Thanks, Gretchen. A lot of people on Facebook seem to really like, and I'm sure there will be some other recommendations. Oak Creek Dental, there you go. And Stacy's just talking about how much she loves Oak Creek Dental.
Perfect.
So, there you go. You got 2 recommendations, and I'm sure we'll see more after the fact.
That's a good start.
Now
that we're TV personalities, we gotta get our teeth up to snuff, man. Award-winning smiles.
I drink so much coffee. I don't even know. Rob Smith, Dripping Springs Family Dentistry. Thanks, Mark. So maybe I got to start like whitening or something because of all the coffee. And if we're going to be, fancy and on TV and stuff on TiVo.
I know. Face for radio right here.
What did I say the other day? Face for radio and a voice for hardbacks.
There you go.
That's exactly right. Didn't get to do a whole lot last week, but we did eat out at a new food truck.
Ooh, which one?
It's called Hangry's.
Oh.
Like hangry. They were out at
I know that. I know that word.
Yeah, exactly. They had them out at 12 o'clock. So Thursday we ran out for a beer and because there's food out there.
Was it date night?
Was it what?
Date night?
It was date night. It was a low-key date night because Erica's been busy lately. So we just ran out, grabbed a quick beer, grabbed a burger and a Chicago dog.
Nice.
Yeah.
So they serve hot dogs?
They do. There's hot dogs, burgers, obviously fries and stuff like that. I'm trying to think what else is on there. I think they've got sandwiches too. Some types of sandwiches. Let me see. There we go. Great people too, evidently. The hamburgers, and this is what I love about them. The hamburgers are hand formed. Like they take, a chunk of meat and hand form it. Oh yeah, and it's juicy. And the relish, the pepper relish that you've got to have on Chicago dogs, I'm told the pepper relish was good. So I don't even know. Stacy, are they local? I mean, I'm assuming they are if y'all had them out there, but really, really good food. We've got a lot of great food. We got a lot of great food out here. Everybody's always talking about, well, we need more places to eat. They just don't get out very much.
Yeah, and you just got to get out before like 9 o'clock at night. Like if you're out past 9, you get real limited.
That's a good point. That's
okay. I don't mind living in a town where the sidewalks roll up at 9 o'clock.
Yeah, that's okay.
Makes it charming.
What do they say? Nothing good ever happens after 9?
I mean,
I don't think that's what it was. Oh, Carrie ate it too. Good. Thank you. Thank you. Going to extend the donations to Patriots Hall. Very cool. Tastes like, they've got a cool little clothing line, Tastes Like Freedom. They've got some little flags and camouflage stuff. So they're donating 20% to Patriots Hall, which we've talked about the importance of that. So, all right. We're kind of boring today, lady.
I hope I don't step in it with you, Stacy, but I saw a post that you made last week that just made my heart like swell with pride. I believe your daughter was at school and saw just a little bit kind of a dismissive attitude to our nations and our veterans. And she decided to take a stand. I'm going off of memory. I'm not as prepared as Chris. Like I don't have like a link to point to or anything like that. But girlfriend, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you for raising such a strong-willed young lady that's willing to take a stand, because sometimes it's hard to stand up in front of people. And I know growing up, I just wanted to blend in a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, she's got guts. What a
Yep.
badass.
That's why I was laughing. I was like, yeah, that was awesome. Carrie, Carrie agrees. Yeah. Good stuff.
Yes.
Oh, she's only 16. Good God,
yeah, I
Stacy. I
know.
thought she was older than that.
Well, if she's in school, like I knew she had to be young.
Well, I thought she was a senior for some reason. In my mind, she's a senior, so I was
Okay,
thinking
let's
she
say
was
she's
18.
even 18. Like that's still pretty darn bold and
Fair enough.
incredible.
Fair
And
enough.
as the daughter of two veterans, like that's amazing. That is amazing. That's why I live in the community I live in, where people like this exist.
That's right. That's right.
I'm gonna drop the mic now.
What? Do what?
I'm gonna do a mic drop now. That's right.
Yeah, mic drop. I was about to say, what do you say?
We're
After
done
that?
here today.
Oh, and she just turned 16 also in October.
That's
So
amazing.
that's
Amazing.
pretty.
Proud mama moment for sure.
Speaking of proud mama, is there something going on with Cub Scouts?
Yeah, so we had our Rocket Day that usually happens early September, just a few weeks ago. And then on December 6th, we have our annual Rain Gutter Regatta. Doesn't that sound fancy?
It kind of does. I'm trying to put together Rain Gutter and Regatta.
Rain Gutter Regatta. So what that is the boys build little boats and they propel them down a tube of water in a race. But this year we have to make it COVID friendly. So they usually blow air through straws. And I don't think the CDC would approve of us letting children blow air on each other. So we're, everything's pivoting this year, right? So this year we're going to encourage the boys to come up with some other ingenious ways to get it down the water. For any of my Scout parents watching, I believe Carrie is one of them. Get a fan, one of those little pocket fans, and you'll be a step ahead.
They've got those the little fans that plug into the USB on the bottom of your phone.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh yeah,
is that how you do your Facebook lives to like get your hair to blow in the wind?
That's exactly it.
I knew it.
Damn it! I gave up my my secret. My flowing beard stubble. Yeah.
But yeah, Scouts looks really different. We're trying to keep things as socially distanced as possible, but keep the kiddos engaged. And my motto for the Pac 101 boys is everybody's going to badge up and we are going to have fun doing it and be outside as much as possible. Because, it's Scouts. You have to be outside.
I was about to say, that's kind of what the point of Scouts is.
The gig, yeah.
I just had a thought, but I can't remember what it was.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. Yeah, y'all, I see, that's the other thing. Y'all mamas and dads and all the stuff that kids are doing, good gosh, y'all are nuts. Non-stop. Which is...
It's so fun.
Well, I know.
It's so fun.
And it's good to follow it on Facebook too.
It's so cliche, but it goes so fast. Like so fast. If I could rewind like to when my son was not walking, oh man, those were the days where he needed me for everything. But at that time I was like, when are you going to wipe your own butt? I'm sick of diapers. This stinks. But now looking back, like I would give anything to go back and recapture it. But time marches on.
Time marches on. It ain't stopping for you or me.
No, it isn't. It isn't.
Well, it will eventually. But anyway, that's kind of depressing to think about, especially when you're talking about all these good things.
I'm for sure going to heaven.
Yeah, I'm good.
I have a whole new perspective now.
Yeah, that's right. And what a perspective it is.
Yes. Hey, it's fun hanging out with you today.
Yeah, it was. That, in case y'all didn't know it, that was Ashley's way of saying, hey, let's go. I got to get out of here.
I have to go pick up a child.
Yeah, I got to go pick up a child.
He doesn't need me for much, but he needs a ride.
Yeah, just think about when he's 16 and we'll be driving himself.
Then he'll just have money.
In Booger.
Yes, I hope.
Anyway, guys, we're out of here again. Weekly Drip. I couldn't even think of the name of it. Weekly Drip. We're here every Monday. If you've got anything that you want to know about Dripping Springs, or if you got a small business that you want to kind of get out in front of people, give us a call during the week or on the weekend. We'd love to swing by and say hi, chat it up, see what's going on with your business or kind of whatever. That's just what we're here for.
Yep.
Here to make sure that people in Dripping Springs are seeing the cool stuff that's going on. And if you're doing some real estate in town, give us a call. We're kind of
Yep.
good at that too. I know Ashley's pretty good at it, and
I think we're pretty good.
yeah, I try to be. I haven't gotten fired recently, so that's good.
I yet to be fired.
It's been about 5 years for me. So
We're not here to tell our secrets, Chris.
hey, I'll tell that secret any day of the week. Because when you look back after you get fired and you go, that was probably for the best. That was probably for the best.
Gotcha.
So, but that's it, guys. See you next Monday at 2.
Yes, we sure will. Toodaloo.
All right. Always makes me click 2 buttons, and I just have to hold that smile. Keep holding yours. Go ahead.